Hello and welcome to Small Business Ideas, and I am Shubhoshri. So today we are going to discuss about 3 writing mistakes which you should never do as a beginner content writer. So before I go into the video, I will tell you that this channel is all about small business ideas. Mostly I talk about content writing. So if you want to be a content writer, then please keep watching my channel and subscribe to it. So the first mistake which most beginner content writers do is not understanding the format. So what I have seen many people doing is they really don't know what is the difference between writing a blog and writing an article, and they will just mix it up, or these are very narrow categories. But if I say in a broader aspect, like what should I write when I'm writing for a web page, and what should I write when I'm writing some educational stuff, they mix up things like that. They don't know that when you are writing for a website, it has to have a call for action, it has to have a selling point, and all these things should be incorporated. So you have to learn these different things first, the different formats in which you like to write. Maybe you don't master all the formats, like I don't write in all formats. I'm good with blog writing, article writing, web content writing. So I have learned over the time that how to write these kind of content with the right format. So before I move on to the next point, I must tell you that watch this video till the end, because I have a bonus tip at the end. Next mistake which beginner content writers mostly do is putting the keywords in an irrelevant place. So what you have to do, first you have to study the keyword which they have given, and you have to make out a topic. If they haven't given you any title for say blog writing, then you have to make a title of your own by looking at the products or services which the business is offering and the relevance of that business with the keyword. So a few days ago I got an assignment which was about the counter guards. So when you visit their website, you will see that they are selling counter guards. It can be used in banks. It can be also used as separators when 2 cashiers are standing side by side. So this is mostly applicable for the COVID thing. So the topic or the title which was given there was how to avoid getting infected when you are out. You can easily mix this topic with a medical topic, like how to avoid bacteria or how to avoid this getting contacted with the disease. You may end up writing a medical content, but this has nothing to do with medical science. It is only about they are selling their guards. So you have to write a content around that, and you have to put your keyword properly so that it is in the natural flow. It does not seem like it has been enforced. The keyword has been enforced in that place. It should not at all seem like that. So my third point is always refer to the company's website before you start writing. So you have to take a clear note about what services and products a company or a business offers before you write about them. So whenever you receive an assignment, just go to the company's website and check their website, what products and services they are into. You will also get the overall picture of the company, like how they do their business, what is their main focus, what is their USP, and then you will get an idea that will help you to write the content properly. Now, if you are writing for a company which is just coming up with their new website, that means they have no information online. So what you will do in this case, you cannot just go and write anything by looking at some other website, because they might not serve that product or services which you have written about. So what you have to do, you have to ask for references, like they have printed reading materials which you have to ask, like if you have some brochures, or if there is any other social media where we can go and check what are the products and services you are selling. So in that way you have to gather knowledge about the company, and then you can write about them. So here comes the time to give you the bonus tip, that is, never say that I am going to write it for free. So when you say that I'm going to write it for free, your client might think that your work is not worth paying. So that is really bad. So whatever, if you charge really less, if you are not confident about your writing and you are just starting off, so start like that, but at least charge some money so that your work becomes sellable. It seems that you are selling something, you are writing something valuable for which you are getting paid. So if you want to know more about content writing and you really want to master the things, you want to know different aspects of content writing and how to do it efficiently and proficiently, then I have my courses. I have designed 3 courses. One is for beginners, those who want to be freelance content writers or want to get a job. Or number 2, which is for bloggers who are already blogging or they have their own website and they plan to write all of their own in their own website. And the third is a combo course which combines beginner as well as blogger module.